Hello everyone, my name is Igor from Piano Vertu. Welcome back to our showroom here in Montreal and today's review on the Kawai GX2. So, getting into serious stuff here. With the GX series, this is the performance-oriented series from Kawai. This one in particular is 5'11". Stick around with me, we're gonna listen to how the piano sounds, go over the materials and the overall build quality of the piano, as well as dive in depth into the keyboard and the action inside this piano. So without further ado, let's listen to how it sounds. So let's start with the action. The action that we have here is the Millennium III Action by Kawai. And a big point to take note of is the usage of ABS carbon parts inside of the action. ABS carbon is an exclusive material to Kawai that they invented by combining composite carbon fiber and ABS resin, or later on ABS styrene that is also made by Kawai. Now, of course, not the entirety of the action is made from this material. There is a good portion of the action that is still wooden and traditional, but some of the parts have been replaced by the ABS carbon. How does that benefit the player? How does it benefit us? Well, we get a lighter touch and a lighter feel to the keys, as well as more responsiveness, because the ABS carbon is lighter than wood. And it doesn't care about humidity, so that is something to note as well. The life of the piano is extended in some sense because the ABS carbon does not swell and does not shrink compared to the wooden counterparts, where you might have to get a dam chaser with a humidity controller, etc., etc. We get the ABS carbon, which is great. Now, the point of this piano is, of course, to make the player feel like they're playing a full concert piano. To get close to that feeling, Kawai extended the key length, as I said, on the keys. So we get the same amount of pressure when pressing the extremity of the key all the way to the back of the key. And I'm playing it right now, and I can tell you that there is almost no difference in pressure when I press the end of the key and all the way to the back. Now, going over to the hammers inside the action, they are made from the finest Australian and New Zealand wool. The hammer itself is underfelted, so it kind of has two layers to it. It has the inside layer that is more compressed and rigid, and the outer layer of the hammer that is less compressed and softer by definition. So what that does is it allows the piano to have a very mellow and singing tone when you're playing pianissimo passages, so when you're playing melodically and softly, and when you're playing the fortissimo passages, when you apply your might and power to it, then you can really get that grand, imperial, and bright tone out of the piano as well. They are also talking about the hammers. They are loved by technicians because with the underfelted hammers, it's easy to make voicing adjustments to the piano. So if you would love your piano to have a more brighter or a more mellow tone, that is easy to do for a piano technician. Now this piano also has carbon steel tuning pins, which improve the tuning stability of the piano to meet the high demands of the finest pianists around the world. Now looking at the overall construction of the piano, it is a multi-layer construction. Multiple and different types of woods have been used to produce the piano's body. Now, why multiple woods have been used is to achieve the different tonal qualities needed across the frequency spectrum, so as to get the rich and deep bass and the colorful and singing treble notes. Now, which types of woods have been used specifically, I struggled to find on the internet. It seems to be a bit of a mystery, but they are tested extensively at the piano factory by the experienced Kawai craftsmen for gravity and sound velocity propagation to achieve, as I said, the different needs in the tonal qualities of the frequency spectrum. Now, the ribs of the piano as well as the inner rim materials have also been considered to really give us that broad range of sound, which ultimately gives you more expressive freedom and power. The upper beam of the piano is also made more thick, so it can now support up to 20 tons of tensile pressure. The soundboard that we find inside is of course a tapered soundboard that's made out of solid spruce. Only strain-grained and quarter-sawn spruce boards are tested by the Kawai's craftsmen. When they pass the tests or exceed them, only then are they put into the production. They actually go inside of a piano. So we really get the best of the best materials, the finest of the finest. There is no compromises anywhere in this piano. It does really give you that 3D sound. It's really polyphonic, it's really broad. I've played a lot on this piano before making the video and just on the days on the store, and I enjoy it very much. Now, last but not least, entirety of the surface of the Action is actually covered with something called Neotex. Now, Neotex is another exclusive material made by Kawai, and it is a cellulose fiber. Now, fancy words aside, all that does is it absorbs the natural oils and perspirations of the hand, so it prevents slippage. It gives you more grip on the keys, which is excellent. You get more control this way. Not to forget to mention the instrument's duplex scale system that also further enhances the harmonics of the middle and the upper range tones, which adds more depth and breadth to the overall sound once again. On this note, the review is at an end. I thank you very much for watching us and giving us your time. If you enjoyed the review, give it a like, subscribe to our channel. Do not miss the upcoming reviews, our concerts, and more of a documentary vlogging style videos that are coming up as well. If you own a Kawai piano, a GX series piano, let us know in the comments your experience with it, so we have another point of reference. And I wish you a really good day. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.